Today, I'm showing you how to mix and use USG Sheetrock Easy Sand to patch small holes on walls with texture before painting. I like using Easy Sand instead of pre-mixed mud in this situation because it dries a lot faster, it gives me a stronger patch, and I only have to mix what is needed. It comes in different set times, like 5, 20, or 45 minutes, so you can choose how quickly you want it to harden depending on the size of your project. For mixing, I'm using a metal mud pan. Start with a little water in the pan, then slowly sprinkle in the Easy Sand powder, typically about a 2-to-1 ratio of powder to water. Mix it together with a putty knife until it's smooth, with a consistency similar to pudding. You don't want it to be too soupy, and you don't want it so stiff that it won't spread easily. Once it's ready, I'll patch these 4 small screw holes. I'm using a small 1.5" flexible putty knife so the repair area stays as small as possible. I like to dent in the holes just a little first with the butt end of the putty knife. Then just press the mud into the holes and smooth it out. On a knockdown texture wall like this, you don't want to overwork the area or spread the patch too wide. Be sure to fill the holes completely. It is important to push as much mud as possible into each hole. Doing so will prevent the mud from shrinking and requiring a second coat of patch. On larger holes, a second or third coat of mud will likely be necessary. But for smaller holes like these, it is possible to do in one coat if filled properly. Here's the key step. While the compound is still wet, wipe off the excess around the hole. That way, you're only filling the hole itself and you're not covering up the surrounding wall texture. This makes it much easier to blend the repair without having to recreate texture later. This method works well on holes up to about 1 inch in size. Once it sets, I'll do a light sanding just to feather the edges and the wall will be ready for paint. It's quick, it's clean, and the repair will completely disappear once painted. If you accidentally wipe away too much mud, that's okay. You can always repatch the area with the putty knife and then come back and wipe it off again. You'll see what I mean here in a second. If you found this helpful, be sure to follow along for more wall prep and painting tips. Also, if you have questions about any projects you have going on, I'd be happy to answer them and create a video for you. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.